I'm here in Tucker, Georgia, and I'm sitting right next to a super busy highway over here, and an Aldi as well as a Best Buy. And in between this highway and these two shopping centers is a family cemetery. Now, this family cemetery was saved from developers. Unfortunately, some of the graves were knocked down by hasty pavers, and their original grave markers were destroyed. I believe that this official grave marker was put up in the 30s to recognize that this is a family burial ground. So we're going to go in, take a look, try to find some of the history on the family plot. I'm not sure, I can't find too much, but I'm going to keep diving in just to see what I can find about this specific spot. It's not super known about. A lot of people want to go to the Crowley Mausoleum right behind the Walmart in Decatur, Georgia. This place is often overlooked, and it took me a while to even find this place as far as running into it on the web. But finding it is extremely easy. All you really have to do is just park in the Aldi parking lot, and you're going to see it once you pull in. So follow me, we're going to take a look at it. We're actually going to go inside the gate and just take a look at the inscription on the headstone. So coming up onto the gate, it's not locked. As you can see right here, there's no padlock or anything. It's literally right outside of the Aldi and Best Buy. So right here you can see the Henderson Family Cemetery. There's a ramp. It's very accessible. I could have even parked right here, but I chose to park over here. So let's go over here and take a look at it. Obviously, try to look for any no trespassing signs. If you can't find any, that's not always the green light to go, but this is a cemetery, so it should be pretty safe. We're not here at an odd hour, and we're in broad daylight. So let's go over here and take a look at it. And it's so weird. It's actually raised up a bit to where you can see the entire parking lot. And you know, unfortunately I probably am standing on, or you know, bodies are placed within the grounds. Let's take a look at the back of it. Now the back just says Henderson Family Cemetery as well, and so does the front. And you can see that they've had quite a few visitors here, just from the rocks being placed. Yeah. Now there's a piece of something right here. Piece of gold, something, I don't know what that is, but we'll place that back how we found it. This is the Henderson Family Cemetery. Take a look around this as well. And even more interesting, it is right under a giant billboard. This is one of the weirdest spots for a cemetery. It's crazy that developers will still elect to build around the cemeteries rather than finding a new place to build. But I'll go into what is listed on Find a Grave. It says this cemetery is located on the south side of LaVista Road, approximately 100 feet west of the entrance ramp to Interstate 285, at the base of a billboard in the parking lot of Best Buy. The cemetery was destroyed, but a marker reading Henderson Family Cemetery was placed on the site. The graves were transcribed by Franklin Garrett in the 1930s, so we know who was buried there before then. Unfortunately, some burials occurred after the transcription, and only one of those has been identified. And that single grave that has been identified, I believe, would be William Griffin Henderson. And on Find a Grave, this is listed as the William Griffin Henderson Cemetery. I'm going to go over here, and there's a little bit of trash, so we're just going to get that, you know, at minimum off the headstone. I'll pick that up whenever I start to leave. But yeah, trash still finds its way all the way up here. It seems like a lot of effort to throw some trash on this area. Now, I really couldn't find any kind of history on this cemetery, besides what's listed on like the Roadside America website and findagrave.com. It's really hard to, you know, get the full history of this place and who this family was. It's, like I said, you do get a lot of attention being buried here. Possibly not as much attention as you would as the Crowley Mausoleum in Decatur, Georgia, basically in the Walmart parking lot. That kind of gets a lot of negative attention. There's a fairly large homeless population there, so it's, had those graves not been raised up so high, I assume a lot of homeless people would have, or just vandals in general, would have had their way with those graves. But if you know anything about this cemetery, please leave a comment in the comments section. And if you know anything about, especially, you know, why they decided to build around this place, why parts of the graves were destroyed. I know developers, not all, but at times some of them can be a little cold when it comes to building. But anyways, that's a different discussion. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. If you want to see any of the other places that I've been to, click the link in the description and it'll take you to an interactive map. I'm also linking my Instagram if you want to follow me on there. I tend to post photos every once in a while of places that I've been to. Sometimes I'll post a photo of the place that I'm documenting before I upload the video. If there's any place you want to see me document, please leave a comment in the comment section. If you know anything about this cemetery, also leave a comment. I want to know more of the history of this place. But for now, thanks for watching.